We've got the promotion. We've done the transfers. Now it's time to go and not get relegated. Hello and welcome back to our non-league to legends save, where we start off in non-league football and attempt to go on and win the European Champions League. We're back today with our Bath City save. We have got Weymouth and Gateshead in our first two matches in the Vanarama National League with our fairly new look side that we had a look at last episode. All the transfers were done in that episode, so if you haven't seen those, go in the back and have a look at that now. This is how we are going to be lining up for this first match against Weymouth, and then we'll have a look at that. We have got Tommy Scott retaining his place in goal. We've got a back four of Taylor, Clark, Allen or maybe Steve and Boateng. We've got Mac Lloyd coming in midfield, replacing the Lloyd James position. Smith retains his position in central midfield. Elliot Freer is still out on the left. We've got Lamar Reynolds making his debut out on the right, and Cook and McGiff, our partnership from last season, up front. What I was saying, we just have a look at, as I just sort of hovered over it. Alan or maybe Steve wanted by Plymouth, Tranmere, Wickham, Burton and Fleetwood. So I'm not sure how long we're going to be able to keep hold of him this season. Obviously the transfer window is open up until March. It barely closes. By the time it closes, the season's already over. McGiff is wanted as well. We can see Tom Smith is wanted equally. Joshua Kocher wanted by Birmingham, so they're quite a bit bigger than us really at the moment. And I've just realised that Zeli Izamar is out of contract. Didn't we only just sign him? We did, but we can also release him on a free. We're releasing him on a free. The guy last episode that I said wouldn't be someone we'd use this season can be released on a free, so we're going to go ahead and do that because it just seems pointless paying his wages if we're never ever going to use him. As always though guys, before we get into the match today, if you are enjoying the content, if you do enjoy today's episode, then please do drop a like down below on the video. Really helps support the channel, really helps us out, and would be very much appreciated. Obviously our first match here against Weymouth, I've no idea how good Weymouth are or where they finished last season or anything. I like going into these blind, so I'm not sat there too scared of the teams we might face. I see Torquay in this league as well. They're fairly close to me, as are Yeovil, I guess, are fairly close as well. So those will both be fairly interesting games. First highlight is for us, it's a throw-in from Taylor. McAloyd almost getting a goal on his debut there, rattling the crossbar with that shot. Weymouth here on the counter-attack, but it is stopped by Boateng. We've managed to launch a counter-attack of our own. Elliot Freer here going out on the left. He does get tackled and then kind of makes a tackle back. Not really sure what he did there. But Weymouth have got possession back, and it's just a long clearance from their goalkeeper. Might have to change the camera settings there as well. We'll have a look at that in a minute. The assistant manager wants us to work the ball into the box, but I don't really want to start changing any instructions based on this first or second match, because these are exactly the formation we used last season. I know we've got promotions, so we're against better opposition, but it worked so well last season towards the end. I don't want to start fiddling with it. Another highlight for us here, Freer into Cook, Cook into McGiff with a shot, but it is saved by their goalkeeper. We can't quite break that deadlock yet. Will we get our first goal off of this corner though? McLeod into Clark. It's saved again by their goalkeeper, cleared by the defender. And we're not looking too bad, I don't think, so far in this match, to be fair. We're not getting absolutely flattened by Weymouth. Again, I'm not sure if Weymouth are an established Vanarama national team, if this is the sort of level of opposition we see on the regular, or if maybe they've only just got promoted. In fact, we should probably go and have a look at that in a second, to be honest. We'll have a quick click on Weymouth. We'll see whereabouts they finished last season, because it gives us a good idea of if we're performing really well or if they're just new opposition as well. So having a look at Weymouth, they were in the National League last season. They finished 20th. Season before that, 18th, and they got promoted the season before that. So they are in this league, and they have been for the past couple of seasons, but I guess they're one of the less experienced and potentially not one of the best teams in this league. So potentially a good start for us. I've just realised as well, is that Martel Taylor-Crossdale out there on their left wing? I'm pretty sure it is. I love a good bit of Martel Taylor-Crossdale. Bit of a non-league to legend on some of my saves off camera, obviously, because I haven't played one on YouTube before. But he came very good for me in I believe it was my Salford save. I kind of took them from the bottom of the Vanarama North League all the way up to the Premier League. But we are seeing at the moment that side, Lewis McLeod is looking very, very tired. So we're going to bring on Teddy Davey. No one else is looking too bad, but no one's looking fantastic either. McGiff looking like he's not having a great game on his 6.3 rating. So we'll bring on Fletcher. Haven't had a chance. Literally, this is directly after the last episode in terms of game time. It's maybe 10 minutes after that in terms of game time. So I haven't had a chance to sort of have a proper look at Bristol City yet and see if we can bring anyone in on loan. Harry Clark also looking tired, so we'll bring on Jaden Mundle-Smith. This could be just a 0-0 draw, which I guess isn't the worst. Oh, Edworthy a free kick there. Yeah, I guess the draw wouldn't be the worst start in this league for us, because I don't think we're going to go on and win the league this season. But obviously, not getting relegated in itself will be a very, very good season, I think, for us. Mid-table is fantastic, and we are going to see a 0-0 draw here. Very, very even on the day, pretty much on shots, on possession, on everything you could think about. And we haven't got defeated there. I think we've got to take that as what it is, which is as good as a win on your first match in the Vanarama National League for us. And I've just noticed our game against Gateshead is very, very close to the last one. So there may be some tired legs in that one. Always a nice thing to see as well. We haven't quite got to the Gateshead match. This is after the match we just saw. Unbeatable Bath set new record. 24 games unbeaten now. We haven't been beaten since Boxing Day 2021. Fantastic, really. Alright, so we're back for the match against Gateshead. We have had to make some changes based on fitness, so this is the lineup we are going with. We've got Tommy Scott in goal, back four of Taylor, Okocha, Alan or maybe Steve, and Daniel Boateng out on the right. McLeod and Smith in midfield. We've then got Renato Taraj making his debut out on the left. Alex Fletcher comes back in on the right, and Cook and McGiff up front. As you can probably see here, we have got some tired legs. Elliot Freer is tired. Harry Clark's tired as well, as is Lamar Reynolds. I've also seen Wilson Carvalho is suspended. He was for the last match. He's suspended for another 4 matches in the league. I don't really know what he did, unless he punched a referee or something in the last game of the season before he joined us, or he got caught for trying to bribe the referee maybe. I'm not sure. What do you get a 5-match ban at a bare minimum, because he might have been banned before that? I'm not sure. What do you get a 5-match ban from? If you do have any ideas, let me know in the comments below what he did to tick off the FA and get that massive ban, because it doesn't actually say. I'm going to start off here straight away with a highlight from Gateshead though. Fletcher has managed to get the hold of the ball. Back to Alan or maybe Steve. Smith flipping that one into Cook, who nods it down to McGiff. McGiff, first goal of the season for Bath City in the Vanarama National League, and it comes from McGiff. I'm hoping with his potential as well, he can be one who throughout this season gets better and better and better. But that's some good build-up play from us. That's a lovely dink forward to Cook, who just nods that one down to McGiff to power home into the back of the net. Beyond that goalkeeper, no chance there, and it's a great start against Gateshead. Now we just got to see if we can keep it up for the rest of the match, because they're straight back on the attack there. We're only 3 minutes into this match. We've had our goal, and this is a highlight for them, but Taraj has managed to pick it up and is running up the midfield at the rate of knots, pulls it back to Smith, and now we're just holding up the ball. McAloy back into McGiff. McGiff with his second of the game. We're only on 4 minutes and we're 2-0 up with 2 goals for McGiff. This is a fantastic start. I don't know what's happened today, but this is some brilliant football from us so far. McGiff just back to McAloy. It's the beautiful 1-2. Gives him time to just run forward into the box and slot it home past the goalkeeper for his second goal in 4 minutes and his second of the game. That's a great start. I will take this sort of start all day long. Again, don't know much about Gateshead. I'm not going to look. We could look after the match, I guess, maybe, and see whereabouts Gateshead finished last season. I don't want to look before the match. Oh, that's a goal for Gateshead as well. I was about to say I don't want to look before the match because it makes me change my tactics and I just want to play as Bath City. But that's a good corner. Scott gets his hands to it. It's a really poor effort from Scott in goal there, really. Should be doing better with that one. But this is part of the reason I don't want to change my tactics too much before we've played a bit of a chunk of the season. If we're 10 games in, I guess, maybe, and we find we're losing all of them, then potentially we might need to start changing tactics, go a bit more defensive, play with a DM or something like that. But at the moment, I kind of just want to play to Bath City's strengths, and our strengths are we're pretty good at defence. We've got Alan and maybe Steve who can rock up on corners, and Cook and McGiff are really good up front and will consistently put in 40 goals a season between the two of them. Alan or maybe Steve, we've not even got to half time, is already looking like he's given up and his legs are going to fall off. So we might have to substitute him at half time by the looks of it. We have got to half time without conceding another goal, so we are still in the lead. Alan or maybe Steve looks done for though. Do we bring on Harry Clark, who is a bit tired himself, or Jaden Mundell-Smith, who doesn't really want to play as a centre-back? I think we bring on Harry Clark and hope that he can see out one half of football, even though he's a bit tired already. I think that's the play, personally. We'll see if that strategy comes off. We are not looking quite as good. Oh, it's almost a goal from a Kocha there as well. I was going to say we're not looking quite as good as Gateshead in terms of shots. We are ahead on possession though, and our XG is much better than theirs. They got lucky off of that goal basically because of my goalkeeper having hands made out of margarine. Hey, what are you going to do? He'll come good. We probably just need to, I don't know, get some toast to put on his margarine hands. Toast seems like it'd be able to catch balls a little bit better than a tub of Flora, so maybe that's what we go with this season. We're going to make some changes here. They'll bring on Teddy Davey for McAloy, and we've got tired players all over the park, really. So let's change out Richard Taylor and bring on Mundell-Smith just to put some less tired legs into our defensive back four. Although, like I said, everyone is looking pretty worn out here. And that throw-in there from Boateng is just atrocious. We're just gifting that back to Gateshead. I do like Gateshead's kit. I know it's a bit of a strange thing to say. It's a nice couple of colours. I'm assuming this is their away kit. It is pretty. It's a pretty colour. Great commentary there, as always, on the YouTube channel. Clark there running forward the ball. Big oof forward for McGiff. McGiff has managed to control it and just wallops it into the face of a Gateshead defender, taking him out the game. He's now going to go off with a nosebleed. Taraj has picked it up on the left. Cuts it back to Mundell-Smith. 1-2 with Taraj into Fletcher. Fletcher shot on target? Question mark. Looks like the goalkeeper's got a hand to that, and we are going to get a corner. Davey here to take. It's going to be, I believe, on the head of Alan or maybe Steve. No, it's not, because Alan was Steve isn't on, you absolute moron. I was going to say a Kocha, and then my brain changed halfway through. Gateshead trying to launch a counter-attack there, but we've just cut that one out. We are still leading. Can we see it through all the way to the end of this half? Those two early goals very much helping us out, and then the game just seems to have settled down a little bit after that one. Again, free kick there, but we're just gifting it back to Gateshead. They've passed where Koch's cut out their pass. We're now basically playing tennis with a football between our team and Gateshead. Langstaff there crosses it in. We've managed to get ahead to it. Taraj is caught it. And it's another big ball forward to Cody Cook. Cook trying to get to the byline, cuts it back again. It's just sloppy passing though. But when I say that, sloppy passing from us, and then Gateshead just kind of lump it forward, and Smith has managed to get in there but hit the post himself. So close to getting a third goal there on the score sheet, but Bath City wasn't to be. But we have got to full time. In our first 2 matches we've managed to get 4 points, and we have looked definitely the better side in this match, and probably equal to Weymouth in the first match. So I'm pretty happy with that for the first 2 matches. Again, let's have a quick look at where Gateshead finished last season. Oh, okay, so Gateshead are one that actually, maybe we had a couple of easy games there because they got promoted from the National League North. So maybe those first 2 games aren't too indicative of where we're going to finish. I mean, our next game is against first place Bromley, so maybe that one will be the one where we suddenly realise that we are indeed in the National League and not in the Vanarama South anymore, because that one could be quite a scary one, I think. Hopefully we can have a good campaign and we can carry on with the amazing form we've had since the end of 2021 in this save. Said not losing a match now. I think that will make it 25 games unbeaten and not losing since Boxing Day, which is fantastic. Hopefully we can keep up that good form. As always though, if you are enjoying the content, if you have enjoyed today's episode and want to support the channel and Bath City, then please do drop a like down on the video. Really helps us out and helps us get the video out to some people who might not have seen it yet, and it'll be very much appreciated. Till next time though guys, thank you very much for coming over today and watching. I will see you very soon for the next episode in our non-league to legend series. Till then, thank you very much. See you soon. Bye bye.